You showed up today. That's not in question. The question is what you actually paid. Showing up and paying are not the same thing, and tonight is where that difference gets counted, not glossed over. Did you sit at the desk? Or did you do the work? Did you go through the motions of the hard conversation? Or did you actually have it? Attendance is easy. Attendance doesn't cost you anything. The price is somewhere else, in the specific hour where you could have coasted and didn't, or could have pushed and chose not to. No excuses tonight, and no self-congratulation either. Just the evidence. What did today actually cost you, and did you pay it, or did you just clock in and call it enough? This isn't about being hard on yourself for sport. It's about precision. A vague sense of "I worked hard today" doesn't hold up under an honest audit. It's a feeling, not a fact. The fact is somewhere specific. The meeting you actually prepared for versus the one you winged, the project you pushed through the boring middle of versus the one you let stall because it stopped being fun. Find that specific moment. That's where tonight's verdict actually lives. Cameron Hanes built his entire career on one brutal fact. Nobody cares how hard you worked, and nobody is going to hand you credit for showing up tired. The only thing that counts is the hammering nobody saw. So ask yourself honestly, was today hammering, or was it just presence? Did you endure the discomfort of the real work, or did you take the version of today that let you avoid it and still feel busy? Muhammad Ali understood the trade better than almost anyone who's ever said it out loud. Suffer through the part you hate now, and you get to live the rest of your life as the person who did. That's the whole account reduced to one line. If today didn't include some version of that suffering, the deep work you didn't want to start, the rep you didn't want to do, the truth you didn't want to tell, then you didn't make the trade. You just spent the day. And if the honest answer is that you paid, don't dress it up with a parade. Good. Confirm it and do it again tomorrow, because one day of paying the price doesn't buy you a pass on the next one. Champions don't get to retire the debt after one good day, they just get to know for one day that the account is settled. If the honest answer is that you didn't, that you mostly participated instead of working, then say that plainly too. Not with shame, and not with excuses about being tired or busy or interrupted. Musonius Rufus taught something closer to a soldier's logic than a philosopher's. You train the body and the soul the same way, by choosing the cold over the warm bed, the hunger over the easy meal, the hard chair over the soft one, deliberately, on purpose, before you need to. If you skipped that training today, that's the specific gap. Name it. Don't blur it into "I'll do better tomorrow" without saying what better actually means. And be careful with the easy exit, the one where you tell yourself the day was fine considering. Considering what? Considering the meetings, considering the interruptions, considering that you were tired. Every day has a reason available to excuse it. The accounting doesn't care about the reason. It cares whether the work got harder in the moment it needed to, or whether you found the reason first and used it. Tomorrow the standard is not vague effort. It's the specific thing you avoided today done first before anything else gets a vote. If today was a day of real work, deep focus, a hard rep completed, a truth spoken instead of swallowed, then tomorrow's standard is simple. Repeat it. Don't reward yourself with an easier version. The price doesn't go down because you paid it once. If today was a day of just showing up, tomorrow's standard is the correction. Name the exact task you avoided and put it first, before the inbox, before the noise, before your own negotiating starts. The gap between the two versions of you, the one who hammers and the one who just attends, closes one morning at a time, and it starts with the very next one. You already know which version of today you were. Carry that answer into tomorrow instead of setting it down. The account gets settled one morning at a time, starting with the next one, before the rest of the world is even awake to notice. Tomorrow, win before they wake.